I'm bulletproof.
You're dead.
Sorry about your window, but you're welcome for not getting robbed. Oh, hey, what's up? I'm a superhero.
This hilarious DC movie hits theaters April 5th, but I had the chance of seeing an early screening over the weekend. And guys, I want to tell you all about it. I won't ruin anything with spoilers, but I want to give you guys my thoughts and give it my honest review. So for starters, the first thing I will say is that it is hilarious, like so funny. The script was so well done and the dynamic between the characters worked so well. I really didn't expect it to be that funny. I just went into it thinking it'd be like another action superhero movie, which it was, but it had me laughing the whole time. So first positive review, it's really funny. Now if I'm being more honest, I'm not too familiar with the comics, so I didn't go into it with all this background knowledge. The good news is I didn't need to. So if you're thinking about seeing it but wondering if you need to know all about the comic books, you don't. The movie was done really well in a way that you could keep up with the story just on its own. But if you're a fan of the comics, even better, I think it lives up to it for sure. I don't think you'll be disappointed. The movie follows the story of a 14-year-old foster child named Billy Batson who can magically transform into an adult superhero Shazam by shouting out one word. Can you guess what that word is? Shazam. His newfound powers soon get put to the test when he faces against the Dr. Evil Savannah. I really liked that the movie showed the backstory of the main characters, almost like the before and after of regular life versus superhero life. It was a nice contrast getting to know what led them to that point rather than thinking that we can just wake up with magical powers one day. I also loved that the movie was modern and relatable. It takes place in modern day Philadelphia and was really relevant with the times. The comedy side of the movie told jokes that we can all relate to while watching the movie because they were relevant to what's going on around us in the world today. We get to see a softer side with the important message of family. The movie pulls the audience into the foster family life and we get to see the struggles, the benefits, and most importantly, the love. It might sound cheesy to some, but the movie wouldn't be as strong as it was without it, in my opinion. And it gave it that family movie feel. Okay, enough with the mushy gushy stuff. Yes, you see some action. You get to see the hero versus villain in an epic battle, and let me tell you, it really is epic. Why is it so epic? Because there's a huge spoiler alert that I won't say. All I can say is Shazam gets a little bit of help during the battle, and it's probably not from who you would expect. We get to see a very long fight scene, almost too long if I'm being honest, but it had the whole movie theater on its toes. It was really hard to look away from the screen, which is always a positive review for any movie. Dr. Savannah isn't the only villain Shazam is up against either. Mini spoil alert, we do see some monsters and boy are they deadly and creepy, but it makes the fight scenes that much more intense. While I'm being honest, I thought it was going to be a very childish movie and I was really surprised how much it wasn't. I think it's perfect for every age. It was filled with some adult humor, some curse words, maybe even a strip club. I mean, it's PG-13, let's keep that in mind as well, but it really was some light innocent humor which I think a lot of people will appreciate as much as I did. It added an extra comedic twist to a classic Marvel story. I think my favorite part about this movie is that Shazam is actually a 14-year-old boy even when he transforms into the adult superhero. Sometimes I forgot that it was the same person, but the humor in the story is him trying to go from a regular foster boy to a hero expected to save the city and his family. We get to see him try to find out what his powers are, how to properly use them, and also how to bring some of his powers into his regular 14-year-old boy life. It's a unique story, especially for someone like me who didn't know everything about the story beforehand. It's the perfect movie for any superhero fan, any family, any age, and anyone who likes to laugh. So basically it's perfect for everyone. It officially hits theaters April 5th, so make sure you guys go get tickets right away. This is definitely one that you guys have to see. When you do, make sure you come back and let me know in the comments below what your review and thoughts are. For now, let me know if you plan on seeing it. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked hearing my opinion, and also subscribe before you head out. I'm your host Joss, and I'll see you next time.